Hi, I'm Alyson the Crocheter.
And I'm Vivian the Knitter, and you're listening to Keep Calm and Carry Yarn.
Hello and welcome to episode 67 of Keep Calm and Carry Yarn. This is a knitting and crochet podcast hosted by me and my mom Vivian. I'm recording from my home here in Scotland.
And I'm recording from my home here in Virginia.
Hi everyone!
Hello everybody!
Hope you're doing well. We're doing video again.
Hope everybody's safe.
Yeah.
And healthy.
Yeah, and just, I don't know, finding ways to safely come out of lockdown for those of us who have. I know, I'm constantly having to remind myself, what the new rules are from this date, from that date, blah, blah, blah. Because for us, yeah, they define it decently well, stages of, from this day you're allowed to see 2 households. From this stage you can go inside somebody's house.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good that you guys have good guidelines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so get ready to listen to our crafty bits and things,
But first our Buzzfeed. Let's not forget our
first our Buzzfeed quiz. So, it's a really random one. Let me check my computer. You picked it.
Yep.
And it says, pretend to spend a day in kindergarten and we'll determine your mental age. Which, I feel like these sorts of ones are hard because it's in what way are you pretending to spend a day in kindergarten? As your kindergarten self or as your today self?
Well, I pretended as my 5-year-old self, what I would have. Do you even remember your 5-year-old self?
No. Which might explain why I got the answer I got.
Yeah, what'd you get?
So my mental age is 30 to 40. It says, mentally, you're pretty mature. You have a good head on your shoulders and are great at planning. You know who you are, and more importantly, you're confident in the person you've become. Which is, fair enough.
Well, I didn't get anything close to my own age. I got 5 to 10. That says I'm younger than you. Mentally, you're very young. You're in touch with your inner child and hate taking things seriously. You're the kind of person who is always up for an adventure and hates missing out on the fun.
Well, that explains. So if I answered it kind of as myself now, I'm nearly 30. And if you answered it as yourself as a child,
as a 5-year-old, yeah. So well, they need clear instructions for these quizzes.
Okay.
Because they're so scientific.
Mm-hmm. Very scientific. So what did you grab for your lunch?
Oh, I picked dumplings.
Dumplings, yeah. I probably would have gone for dumplings, except for I didn't like the way it was presented, specifically. So I went for burgers and fries.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have dumplings with, what is that red stuff?
Don't even know. Looks like hot dog.
Yeah, hot dogs and cherry tomatoes?
Oh, I don't know. But I suspect PB&J would have been the child answer.
Probably. But even as a 5-year-old, I would have picked dumplings over the other stuff.
Well,
yeah.
As an Asian 5-year-old, yeah. What about? See, this question I didn't understand. What's your teacher's name? That's just like
you'd have a choice if you were 5 years old. Which one is your teacher?
So the choices were Mr. McCoy, Mrs. Fernsby, Ms. Williams, and Miss Simmons.
I don't actually remember my kindergarten teacher, but I had 2 sets. I have no idea, but I picked Miss Simmons because she sounds like she would be a good.
I went for Ms. Williams because I go by Ms.
About your favorite center?
So I went for the reading and writing center. For the reading part, not the writing part.
As a 5-year-old.
Well, as me now.
Well, I definitely picked the art center because those finger paints look very inviting. to me as a 5-year-old.
I don't even know what a math and science center would be for a kindergartner.
You know, stacking blocks and stuff like that and counting them. Maybe.
Yeah, but that's the picture for creative play center.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe those teddy bears. Like those stacking teddy bears that you had as a kid. Recess time. I was always running around, so I played tag.
I went for play in the sandbox.
Well, yeah, you would have, spent hours in the sandbox.
Would I? I
As a
didn't.
small
I wouldn't
child.
have done that. And then the other options were play tag or talk to my friends.
Yeah.
First thing you do when you get home? Have a snack, watch TV, play with your toys, or talk about your day.
Have a snack.
Yeah, I would have a snack. But that's because, like, I feel like that's what you trained us, like, when we were in school. We would come home from school, have a snack.
No, wash your hands first. You wash your hands first.
Have a snack, do your homework, and then you can watch TV.
Yeah, those were the rules. Those were the rules in my house growing up, too.
Yeah.
But
every once in a while, sometimes when I still feel like, when it's like 3 or 4 o'clock, and I'm like, I could have a snack. And then in my head, I just justify it. I'm like, well, it's snack time, so.
What would you get in trouble for?
I wouldn't get in trouble.
Was that an option.
Yeah, me? In trouble? Never.
You never got in trouble. Except for one time.
Yeah, when I ate from somebody else's lunch.
Oh, yeah. That wasn't kindergarten, though.
No, that was in, like...
That was 5th grade.
5th grade, yeah. It was, like... tell me if I'm remembering this wrong. So, in my mind, it was, like... There was a rule where you weren't allowed to share lunches. And I think I assume because they were afraid of, like, people with allergies or something. And so, I ate... I think it was a potato smiley face off of my friend's tray. And then we all got in trouble.
Because he didn't want it anymore.
Yeah, because he said I could have it. And then I got caught.
And your punishment was to eat lunch with the principal.
Yeah, we had to eat lunch in the principal's office.
Me was talking without raising my hand. But I'm talking, it's like kindergarten me.
Yeah. Cool. Right,
okay.
So 30 to 40, that's me. The GIF is the from is it 13 going on 30?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's
what the GIF's from.
Was that Jennifer?
Yeah. Is it Gardner?
Yeah, Garner. Jennifer Garner. Yes.
Yeah.
Not Garner. Garner.
Yeah. It's her, like. It must be when she first wakes up in her adult body or something. I don't know.
And she's like grabbing her boobs.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not that scene, but
that was a cute movie. Mine, I don't know what mine is. Mine is just a little kid running around, and it says what? So I don't even know. Okay, well that's that. I'm 5.
I'm 30.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I am 30 this year, so.
You are. Oh, I can't believe I'm a 30-year-old. How is that even possible? Okay, crafty content. Do you have any whips?
So, I don't have any whips that I can talk about.
You don't?
I don't, because I'm working on a commission.
Oh!
So, hopefully, I will be able to share it with people towards the end of the year. But for now, that's what I've been working on. And because it's my first ever, I'm kind of like just dedicating all my time to it because, you know, I don't know what it's like to juggle my own projects and commissions. So just like, I just need to get this done so that I know that it's done and I don't have to worry about it. My first one's in the bag. So I've been doing that.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's very exciting. I know you can't talk about it. I know what it is. Well, I have a bunch of whips. I have 2 old whips and actually have a new one. My Just Float sweater. I can't remember where I was at. I know I had already split for the sleeves. I haven't gone too much, but I did do a little bit of progress with the body.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really happy with the colors. It'll be super nice for those dreary winter days.
Yeah, it's nice. I like that it's like really colorful, but it's not really bright colors. It's not pastel. It's not like super deep jewel tones either. But it's just, I don't know. It's just nice.
It's definitely. It's not quite muted, but it's not super bright either. So.
Yeah.
It's like in between bright and muted.
Yeah, like it's not too bright, but it's not too muted. But it's still like got like really nice pops of colors.
Yeah. Right now it's about the size of a sports bra, or the length of a sports bra.
Just finish it there and have a crop top.
Oh yeah, and have my belly hanging over. That would be lovely. It's not a good look on anybody my age. And my what? You made a face. My Sinister Catdigan. I am so happy. I'm finished with the body.
You finished? Wait.
No.
Oh, you finished your body. I was like, wait, this is whips.
But I've been working on this a lot. So I'm finished with the body. Yay. I've got the rib and everything. And I have one sleeve going right now.
Wow.
Right here. See? So that's what it looks like. No. I have it on side. Do I have it on sideways? No, I don't.
How,
there we go.
Could you have it on
I don't
sideways?
know. It looked weird in the screen for a second. But yeah, there's the one sleeve. That's all I have. No. Here's the sleeve. Here's the sleeve. Right? Yeah. That's where the needles are. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, and there's the kitty here, the black kitty, and the black kitty here. So I'm super excited that I'm done with the long part.
Mm-hmm.
And the sleeves. They should go pretty quickly. And I'm a little concerned. There's plenty of room for me, for my arms. But Madeline does have those biceps that are like, swimmer's arms. So I'm hoping that it'll fit hers.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah. And I have a new whip. And it is,
a new whip.
I have a new whip. And this one is called Skreppa. It's a brioche cowl. I haven't
More brioche.
More brioche, yeah. I kind of have gotten brioche happy. By Jen Toland, the same woman that did the bubbly shawl and hat. And
the other brioche.
The other brioche. The other two brioche things that I did this year. Last year and this year. She's doing a knit along. I'm not actually participating because I haven't posted anything about it. I think it's like June 15th to July 20th but anyway, so I haven't gotten very far. But I love this color. It's like the color. It matches
your shirt.
It does. It's like, here's
like
the back.
Purpley.
Yeah, it's like the color of Sully from Monsters Inc. It's got the purple and the...
Yeah, but he's more blue.
He's got turquoise. He's got a little bit of purple in purple spots.
Yeah, but
and turquoise.
The back, he's more blue than purple.
Well, there's more.
Because he's just got the purple spots.
Yeah, but these are the blue and the.
But I feel like from what I can see, it looks more like purple with blue instead of blue with purple.
Okay. Well, it just reminds me of Sully.
Yeah.
So this color, this purple is Dirty Water Dye Works, and I got it at one of our trips to New Hampshire Sheep and Wool, and she's a Boston-based, pretty sure Boston-based dyer. And the variegated one is, I wrote it down, Fiber Seed Sprout Mini. And I got that in Florida from Sheep Throws.
And that's the more whitish one?
Yeah, the more whitish with the turquoise and pink and purple speckles.
They look really nice together.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. So those are
And then is it just, you said it's a cowl.
It's a cowl.
Does the brioche have like
it
patterns
does.
in it?
It
The way
has
the shawl did?
It does, just at the top edge.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Skreppa, Skreppa, for anybody that would like to, especially audio listeners that would like to look it up. And it's Jennifer Shiels Toland.
Yeah. Well, we always have the links in the show notes and stuff. So.
Yep, we do. So those are my my whips. I don't have any FOs.
Well, I don't have any whips, but I have FOs. So,
and it's a big one.
The first
too,
one is
right?
the one that I've been posting on Instagram like
a
all over the place,
a bajillion times,
and I've talked about it in the last few episodes. So it's my distant star shawl.
That's a mouthful.
It's so the lighting at the moment. It's the sun decided to come out today in Scotland, but
that's beautiful.
There's lots of pictures on my Instagram. Ooh. So yeah, it is kite shaped.
I can't believe it's actually cool enough for you to wear it there.
Yeah, I mean, so I brought it. I had it with me at one point. I posted on Instagram a boomerang where it's like blowing in the wind because it was really windy. And so I thought it might, because we were walking up a hill, I thought it would be a bit cooler, but it ended up not being cool enough to need it. So I kind of had it just like tied in a knot around me as a sash because it was too hot to like drape around my neck.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't want to carry it, so yeah, I put it like a sash. But yeah, so I feel like I've talked about it so much now.
But not everybody follows our Instagram.
Yeah, but just between all the other episodes as well. So, like, blocking it was, like, magic. Just one of those ones where I really liked it as I was making it, but blocking it just made all the difference. And I don't know if that's partly the yarn as well. Like, it's so nice and drapey, and I don't know if... So it's a skinny...
Singles.
It's a skinny merino, or a single ply. So would that be a little bit thinner than actual fingering, like a regular fingering weight?
I don't know. I think it would depend on the yarn.
Yeah,
I think. Well, my fade shawl, the blue color was also a skinny singles, and it had like thick and thin, like pieces, bits in it.
Yeah, I guess this does as well. Like I can see a bit where I don't even know if you can tell, but there's a bit where it's thinner and thicker. But no, I was just gonna say because it's obviously that kite shape, so it's a funny shape to try and wear around you. I posted on Instagram a video of me sort of modeling it just in different ways so I can actually wear it like either draped or even as a scarf. Like it's a bit chunky around the neck because. You know, it's asymmetrical but also symmetrical, and it kind of bunches up. But I don't know if it would work with all yarns, but at least with this yarn, like it feels light and thin enough and drapey enough that it doesn't feel stiff or too bulky.
I haven't even blocked my fade because I had blocked it. I haven't woven in the ends because it's so long and I'm so short. And I'm thinking that I might just rip it out and make a sweater instead.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
And do what?
Make a sweater instead. Make a fade sweater instead.
Oh my god.
I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided yet. I think maybe I'll decide when
Not
it
even
actually
just like a smaller fade. Like
well, it's I suppose I could, but you really have to rip it down a lot because it stays like 288 whatever that number is in the middle. It's the same stitch count for like this whole middle bit, and the center or the spine part just kind of shifts. Like every other row it shifts until it gets to the end, and then that's how you get that weird shape. So you would have to rip it out all the way to before you get to the whatever that 288, whatever that number is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you're already
Not
ripping
really,
out
but...
most of it. Like if you want to make it smaller, you have to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with it. I'm just not happy with it.
Yeah, I guess that's the frustrating thing about like when you've spent something when you spent so long doing something and you like it, but it's just like, well, it should be more perfect. Like it should be catered to me because I made it. Like,
yeah,
you know, I could have bought something that I loved just as much and it was too big, but the reason why you make something is so that it's just right for you.
yeah, it's all bunched up right now, hanging on my my yarn swift. It's just like a blob right there. My yarn swift. So yeah, I'll think about it for a while, and
just meanwhile not leave it with the ends not woven in. And
well, I was thinking because I was like trying to wear it and just it was everything I did just made it. I just had either too much up here or there was trailing and I'd be tripping all over it. Other than like wearing it as a wrap, but I would still have stuff trailing on the floor because it's got the really narrow point. So if I wore it as a wrap, it doesn't help.
Well, I have one other FO.
Ooh, you do?
It's really bright and pink.
Oh, wait. You haven't talked about that in a while.
Yeah, I can't even remember what have I talked about this other than the yarn?
Okay, now that you mention it, you might not have talked about it on the podcast. Maybe you talked about it just to me.
So basically, this is the yarn that I bought at Unravel in February. Is that right? Oh my god, that feels like ages ago. That I bought at Unravel, and I bought it in the BIPOC and fiber colors, so like hot pink and an orange. The lighting is just so bad at the moment.
Yeah, it looks almost. It's hard to tell the contrast between the orange and the pink.
Yeah, but I'll post pictures and stuff. I don't know where to go to make it work right. So basically, yeah. So I bought it in those colors, and the pink even has some Selena in it. It's sparkly, like the bright colors, the sparkles. It's not something I would wear normally, but I had to do something in BIPOC and fiber colors, and then I decided to sort of do something of my own design. So hopefully you can sort of see the zigzags. Yeah, I can see like a really large zigzag.
Like the zigzags, yes.
Yeah, so it's sort of random. There's no like they're different widths and stuff. And then the orange is it looks almost like mohair, but it's alpaca.
Oh yeah. I remember now. So this is your own design?
So this is my own design. It uses linen stitch. And yeah, so I will probably try and write up a pattern for it at some point, but I think if I do write up a pattern for it, it might be a bit different. So this one will be one of a kind. But yeah, so it's very much like scarf sized.
Or a stole. It's like a little bit too wide to be a scarf, so it's more like a stole.
Yeah, I think it might be a little too narrow to be a stole.
I don't know what differentiates the between a scarf and a stole.
I feel like if it's big enough where I'm like, it's on its way to being a blanket scarf sort of size, like quite large, then I would call that a stole. Whereas that just doesn't feel like there's enough to like, like I feel like it would only go midway down your back.
You're talking about the depth of it, not the length of the whole thing.
Yeah, the width of it, but yeah, so that's actually been sat finished for a while, and I meant to talk about it a few different times, but it was away in the drawer, so I didn't. I kind of forgot.
Okay, I really like that.
Yeah, so I mean, I haven't really had a chance to really wear it because it's quite cozy, and while I am in like sleeves. It's not very cold.
It's 90-something here.
Yeah, it's not that hot here.
It was.
I think it's in like the 60s.
I've been waking up early so I can take a walk before it gets hot. But today I woke up I rolled out of bed at 6:45, and by then it was already 75 and humid. So I was like, oh, by the time I eat breakfast and change, it's gonna be too hot. So I nixed the walk, but I did mop the floor, so that was my exercise for the day. I vacuumed and mopped.
I have a bit of Yarny bits and bobs.
You do?
Yes. So I mentioned last time that our listeners can now buy our KCACY merch on my website. So that's just alysonchew.com, and then you can click on merch. But I also didn't mention the time because the shirt was in the wash, but I designed, really simple design, a t-shirt.
Oh, that's so cute.
So it just says cake and ballin' hankin' skein, but with like the ampersand, which is like a design that probably everyone has seen, but like with different like fandoms use it and whatever. And because I'm a bit of a design font nerd, design nerd, like I knew I wanted to do this sort of like use that design motif, but with the different, you know, styles of yarn balls. But yeah, so I actually like researched it, and the original design was a Beatles themed shirt that a design agency made for a Japanese company. I think they're called Experimental Jet Set, and it's in Helvetica New is the typeface. But so I definitely will see like other people who have designed shirts like this with the ampersands and stuff, and it really bothers me when they've used a clearly different font. Just like, or if there's a space in between the word and the ampersand, like that's not how the design goes.
You really are a nerd.
But yeah, so those are available on the same place as the KCACY merch, and they're available, yeah, in like I think it pretty much ships worldwide. I think they're manufactured in the US and in Europe, so
I see. So does that mean that what you get in Europe and what you get in the US might be slightly different then?
No, I think it should be pretty much the same. There are some things which are only made in one place or the other. So I know like there's like different styles of t-shirts. So I think this is just the sort of like standard unisex in a size medium because I wanted something a bit like oversized. But there's one style t-shirt that's sort of like their eco tee, so I don't know if it's like organic cotton, and I think that's only printed in the US. So I think you can order it, but potentially the shipping will be a lot more because it ships from the US rather than from Europe if you were to purchase it from here. But yeah, so I've got the capability to carry on sort of just popping new designs and stuff on that shop, which I may do, and I'll let everybody know here and on Instagram and stuff. But
are you gonna put the link in the show notes? Yeah,
I can put the link in the show notes.
Or am I gonna put the link in the show notes? Because I usually do that. Wait a minute.
It's a joint effort.
Okay.
But
why
yeah, I feel like I at the moment it's like I feel like I'm just doing all these like different random things, like a bit of designing, a bit of t-shirts, a bit of BIPOC and fiber website stuff. But I mean, you know, it's all kind of relevant to things that I know about. Like I have an art degree, and I took a computer science class and worked for my professor doing like website design. So you know, it's related, relevant to me.
So the t-shirt comes in different colors, right? Do you know how many different colors? Did you pick the different colors?
Yeah, it comes in different colors. So that was the sort of light pink. There's a whole like black range, and then just various different colors. I didn't pick all of the colors because like there's a lot of different color options, but I just picked the colors that I I kind of liked.
Oh.
So if you look on the website, you can see all the different colors that it comes in.
Okay.
And different styles have different colors because some of them have more or less options.
When you had posted, you posted it on Instagram, right? Is that where you posted it? There was a comment. I just looked at it really, really quickly, and it just popped in my head. She didn't understand the cake part. Is that what it was?
Oh, that was my my friend slash professor, old professor, because she's not a knitter.
Oh, okay.
So she was just like, so I think she understood that it was to do with like yarn and or knitting or crocheting or whatever. And so obviously she just saw cake and was just like, what? And so I actually had a whole like back and forth with her, and like she was like, oh my god, I just like watched 4 videos of people using a like winding yarn. Like,
they are very mesmerizing.
Yeah, and then she was asking like, so why would anybody just like have a ball? Surely, like, you know, blah blah blah. It's like, oh well, if you don't have one, and like then, you know, obviously you just do it by hand. And then I was saying that getting the ball winder and the Swift felt like a sort of like rite of passage. Like, you are proper now. Like,
you're a proper crocheter / shooter.
But, and speaking of sort of my different crochet-y ventures, I just wanted to say as well, because obviously, if anyone doesn't know, Ravelry had a redesign and there's been some issues with accessibility. So I managed to get my 2 paid for patterns on Lovecrafts. So if anyone isn't able to use Ravelry at the moment, my patterns, I'm going to try and make sure they're uploaded there as well. And I've got a free pattern which I don't have there yet, because I need to change some things, but that one's available on our KCACY blog anyway, so it's available outside of Ravelry. But yeah,
you're becoming legit.
I know. Yeah, and I definitely think, because obviously I started a new job a year ago now.
Oh wow, it's been that long.
Yeah, it's been that long. And working just part-time now, it does just give me a lot more time to be able to pursue little bits and bobs of other things, because I think when I was working full-time, the crocheting that I did, like, it was my just for fun crocheting. So now I feel like I've got time for just for fun and for serious pursuits.
Good for you. That's so cool.
But yeah, so do you have any yarny bits and bobs?
No, I don't have any yarny bits and bobs, but I do have shop talk.
Yeah?
Yeah. I feel like I kind of lost my sewing mojo for a little bit, and I've gotten it back. So I'm making a new line or a new line of bags, and right behind me, this is the first one. So I'm calling these guys Lillian, after my best friend from high school. So they're real leather straps, and the top fabric is linen, and they're very roomy. This is a cotton canvas print, and it's got a magnetic button. And
I love the studs in the strap.
Yeah, I had to, there was a little bit of a learning curve trying to figure out how the best way to put those on. And I've got these pleated pockets inside to hold your skeins of yarn. And it doesn't have to be a knitting, crocheting bag. It could just be a around the town bag. No zippers to catch your yarn. It's very simple, but you know, like the linen and the cotton, I just think it's a little bit more elegant than your normal bag that screams, "This is my knitting bag."
Yeah, no, it's really nice. And I was gonna say, speaking of legit, I feel like, you know, you go through your phases of product testing and like development and.
So this is the first one, daisies, and I did a second one And
I gotta say, I
also,
love that second one. That one, I really like the sort of botanical looking.
yeah, and that's what
print
I
on the
actually
bottom.
called it, the botanicals. The background is like a bluey gray-ish color, and again the top part is linen and the leather handles, and the same pockets inside. So they'll be in the shop when our episode is live.
Oh, they're
happy
so
with
good.
it. I'm very happy with them. So I can't make any more because I have to source out more leather, and I'm still trying to figure that out.
So, yeah.
So that's that, and I've made some
Limited quantities for now.
For now, they're definitely limited. It's just one each.
Yeah. First
come, first serve. Hopefully, I'll be able to get some more leather soon. And now that all the there's different. A lot of people have been having trouble getting supplies because the shipping routes have been interrupted. Hopefully, I'll be able to get the leather again and make some more bags. So that's
nice.
Yeah, I'm happy.
Very good. And for anyone who doesn't know, this is Pearl and Plum, is my mom's
right.
Etsy shop, and that's where she sells her.
You help me out
project
with
bags.
it too. Your face is on the website.
Yeah. I help you out much less than I used to. Just.
Yeah, but you still help me out. So that's that. I don't have anything else in the shop other than, I have stuff in the shop. I just don't have anything new to talk about other than those two bags. I'm continuing to sew some old favorites and stuff. So that's that.
Yeah, you posted recently was it a sock bag with the little women scientists on it?
Oh,
that was really cute.
Yeah, I made sock bag and medium bag. So it was the Emily bag, which is a sock bag, and the Alyson bag, which is the medium bag. And I already sold out on the medium bag. I have to make more. Yeah, it's really cute. It's like the background is like a black chalkboard with a grid, and with the little girly little girl scientist.
Yeah.
I just thought that was so cool. Always on the lookout for fun and cute fabrics.
And a little bit nerdy.
And a little bit nerdy. Yeah, I guess so. That's okay. We are nerds after all.
Yeah.
So, no Mommypedia or anything? Or Nerdtastic?
No. I think, ready for my spiel?
Sure. Spiel away.
So you can find the show notes for this episode and every episode on our website, which is kcacypodcast.wordpress.com. You can follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram handle is just kcacypodcast again. Or you can follow my personal Instagram, which is Alyson here, and my mom's is upstate_Viv. You can subscribe on iTunes, on YouTube, or wherever else you get your podcasts, and make sure to subscribe and like and follow and comment and give us a heart or thumbs up or whatever it is on whatever platform it is, and reviews are great as well. You can support the podcast by going to ko-fi.com/kcacypodcast, and I think that's it. So thank you for listening.
And remember to keep calm and carry yarn.
Bye.
Bye.